What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another video. Today we're talking about some Walking Dead stuff, as we do have some more rumors, and that's all we got to work with these days. And I just want to talk about a couple of different things regarding those rumors and regarding the recent kind of updates, albeit unofficial updates, but updates nonetheless regarding Walking Dead, kind of where it's going. And with this source I'm going to go into, this is, of course, TWDU Filming from Twitter. They are one of the more reputable sources out there that's whenever they report something, whenever they give us any kind of leaks or behind the scenes stuff, it usually turns out to be true. One of which being the most recent I can think of is when they announced that Lucille would be coming back to do a cameo for season 2 of Dead City, which turned out to be true. We did see this in the trailer and everything, so we know that she's going to be coming back in kind of a cameo capacity. Probably being a hallucination or a flashback, but I think from the context that we get from the trailer, it's going to be a hallucination. Like maybe Negan's going to be on the edge of either dying or just being in this position that he's in again. She probably comes back to kind of ease him back in the direction that he's been going down, which is kind of the path of redemption and being on the path of being a good person again, because she always kind of believed in him regardless of how he treated her and everything before the world kind of fell apart. But with this particular update that we do get from TWDU Filming, they are saying, "This isn't the end, but I will not be posting any filming updates out of respect for hardworking cast and crew. I'll keep you posted on bigger announcements and any scoop I hear. For now, I'll say the tides seem to be shifting in the Walking Dead universe in the near future." So with that, posting about an update that he's not going to give any more updates, not any more behind the scenes stuff. So that kind of leads you to believe, could they be working towards something? That was kind of the big announcement or belief anyways amongst the fans with things that kind of came out here in the last couple weeks, and I did do a video about that, so I will leave a link so you can go check that out too. But we got the confirmation that Dead City is going to have a season 3. Eli Jornet is stepping aside as showrunner, and we're getting a new showrunner. And from what they kind of mentioned, seasons 3, that has been confirmed. 4 has not been confirmed yet, but season 3 and 4 should be filmed back to back this summer, and we should get some sort of announcement regarding that, possibly anyways, from the Paley Fest that's supposed to go down in New York here in just a couple of weeks, actually, and it's going to be focused around Dead City. And Jeffrey D. Morgan also kind of posted something when that was announced, kind of saying, "Is this the end? Is this beginning?" Kind of in that nature, just really teasing us about what the future of the Walking Dead universe could hold. So with that, there's also the announcement that, again, this is all unofficial. There's nothing official about this, but hopefully we will get some kind of confirmation here in the near future, but saying that Daryl Dixon's going to go down that same path. They have since completed season 3, and it looks like it's going to end with season 4, just like Dead City. These two shows will come to an end, and it looks like they're building up to something, whether that be the return of Rick or just other survivors. We can hope that it is the return of Rick, maybe Michonne too. I'm not really sure about that. That's kind of unclear. But with the possibility of them building up to an in-game scenario for these Walking Dead characters instead of kind of dragging them out, like really the fan base has kind of been complaining about for a while now, that it seems like they're just taking these characters and just dragging them from one adventure to the next, especially in Daryl Dixon's case, where he was brought in originally. They did this show where it was going to be him going out looking for Rick, and they kind of abandoned that. Along with other storylines they have abandoned over the years, and that's just kind of been the trend with Walking Dead. They build up storylines, build up story arcs or plot points or what have you, and then they just abandon them. One of the biggest ones being with Daryl Dixon, when he got to France and everything that was supposed to go down there. They were supposed to have this whole variant thing, and they did, to a point where they just realized, it was revealed that they were just experiments that they turned out to be just that and nothing more. We didn't really get any naturally occurring, and they've kind of since abandoned that, considering that Daryl left France at the end of this last season, killed off all the France characters, and him and Carol kind of on their way. And from everything that I've seen regarding season 3, it looks like it's kind of just repeating the same cycle of story over and over, and that's kind of what's been my biggest complaint. And just this quality of the show itself has just not been that good. But with this gives me hope that they could possibly have some kind of in-game scenario in mind where they want to bring these characters home, give us a reunion, and then close out these characters and stop dragging it out. And my hope is because Scott Gimble's always saying that he wants to keep The Walking Dead going, is, you know, they're always going to have some form of Walking Dead content out there. Let's tell a new story. My hope is that they wrap up these characters, we get a proper goodbye, and we get, you know, one final threat, whether it be CRM, sleeper cell agents that were kind of introduced there in the last episode of The Ones Who Live, or just something completely different, but give those characters the proper wrap up that they deserve. And then let's tell a new story from someone else's perspective. Jump back to the beginning, kind of do a Fear the Walking Dead 2.0, but don't fuck it up this time by just constantly changing showrunners. That's what destroyed that show too, because the first 3 seasons were by the same showrunner, and then they got these couple other dudes come in for seasons 3 and on, where it was just never the same. People didn't care for it. The story was weak. The writing was poor, and just it was all around terrible. And we were grateful that it ended. So what I'm hoping is they tell a new story with new characters from someone else's point of view, and maybe hop back to the beginning, because I always enjoy seeing the aspect or the perspective of the fall, because I don't know, that's like the biggest exciting part for me, is seeing just the world come apart and things just slowly burn down. Maybe I should talk to somebody about that, but we can kind of relate to that with the way the world's are kind of turning out to be right now. But aside from that, we don't have any other updates. We don't have anything concrete, but I'm hoping that this is kind of pointing in that direction, and they will give us some kind of idea of what to expect down the road with Walking Dead, and that they will hopefully take these characters and give them a proper ending, and we can kind of just sunset these characters and sunset this side of the Walking Dead universe, and hopefully maybe tell a new story. That's just my hope, and that's kind of what I'm getting from this pretty reputable Walking Dead filming leaker, if you will. He's not going to be posting any updates because he doesn't want to spoil anything, because it sounds like there's something big on the horizon. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts about it. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think. Leave those likes, and of course, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.